take off already 2 videos tonight because the first one the sound was reverberating weird, and the second time it was no sound. I don't have my technical team here with me. I'm traveling, and but I do have my brainwaves. You can see them right up here, right up, right there. Uh, it's kind of hard to coordinate that, but anyway, those are my brainwaves, and I'm going to call on all of my viewers to please help in the sense that just like when NASA asks people, common everyday people, to look at pictures of Mars or look at pictures of asteroids to try to find some patterns. Um, I'm going to play a game of chess. You're going to be watching my brain waves right up here in real time, and you, the viewer, should be able to see maybe some patterns even better than a, for example, artificial intelligence or something, because you're a human, you're able to see some patterns there. And the idea is not to make me a better player, but to make humans a better player. Overall, I think this is the first time we've been doing this on Twitch. It's a community action to get everybody involved to correlate brain waves with chess thinking and board play. Okay, so it's up to you. It's up to you and it's up to me. And let's all be part of this historical process and see what happens. So without any more ado, I'm going to go over here, start a game on Lichess. Okay, we're going to create a game. We don't know if we're going to play white. We don't know if we're going to play black. Okay, we're playing black. It's a queen's pawn opening. Now I might lose this game, and that would be okay too. First, we gotta get some parameters here about winning or losing, some kind of correlations that we can see. Right now, everything's going kind of smooth for me. I don't feel like a lot of stress yet. I'm going to push this pawn up here, and if he takes me, I'll be able to retake with the knight. Going to open up a little bit of possibilities over here. I'm going to attack 2 pawns at the same time now and see what happens. I'm attacking this pawn and that pawn both at the same time. I got all my pieces guarded. And he defended. Okay. What now, brown cow? Um, really don't know what I'm doing here, but we'll just see what happens. I've got to get my pieces kind of opened up here. They were kind of blocking each other. Just kind of working through this to see, okay, now this is kind of a crucial move. I can expose my bishop. I can go up and attack that. If I do that, I'll lose a pawn almost immediately. Okay, I'm going to do another thing. I'm going to bring this one back, and I'm going to force his knight out of there. Okay, now let's see if this works. Okay, took me. Everything's going fine. I'm feeling a little bit of stress here because I don't really see the way forward. These 2 pawns kind of have me in a bind to try to bring him forward more. I'm experiencing a little bit of... I'm just now seeing that maybe I'll have a way to get some play here. I'm going to bring this knight back. I want to advance a pawn up into here. Oh, well, that kind of helps me. No, but he'll take with his rook. I'll let him take with my rook. I don't want to lose a lot of time on the clock. Oh, he took with his pawn. Well, that's better for me, I think. I was worried he was going to take with his rook. It helps me to get my pawns out in the center. We're doing okay on time. I'm feeling a little bit, for a second or two, I'm feeling a little bit more relaxed about this whole thing. Um, just going to advance. I really don't know if that was the right thing to do, but I'm going to double my rooks now. I don't know where to bring it to. I'm just going to guess that's a good spot. I don't know why I'm doubling my rooks, but I have to do something. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. I'm a pretty good guinea pig for a chess device because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. It's all just feeling. Um, looks like I've got him kind of stymied there. I'm going to come over with this because he's protected here by this bishop if anything happens. Now that one I can advance, but I don't want to advance him. But I have to. That was my plan, but now I'm thinking it wasn't the best plan. We'll see, though. Maybe it was a good plan. Not bad, I think. Got to do that. He can't retake that pawn really fast. Will that give me time to do something? I think I'm kind of like losing this game. Well, that's good. I got another follower. That's cool, at least. I'm sure my brainwaves did something right then. Kind of surprised me. That's the only sound I hear. I'm going to centralize my king. What else can I do? Minute. I'm a little bit of time trouble here. Okay, but I do have the advantage that I got my king over here closer. Wow, this is bad. Not playing very well here today, but it might give something about brainwaves. I'm really screwing up big time here. Really big time. I'm really getting lost here. But, like I said, this is all about brainwaves, not really about winning or losing. I just want to see what happens here in terms of brainwaves. Yeah, I lost. He's going to go over there and get those. Okay, well, I'm going to resign. And why don't we just go now and look at the. Now, I noticed already that they go way up when I just close a game off and I'm going, because I relax. I go, oh, the game's over, and those things shoot way up. I've already noticed that, and I'm going to see if I notice some more things here. Let's just do the postmortem really fast. I don't want to kill a lot of time on this. I would like to do at least one more game. It took me 6 hours to set this thing up today, and I don't want to just play just one game after that time, even though it is after my bedtime. Um, but anyway, I think this isn't so much about playing chess. I mean, winning. It's more about trying to figure something out about these brain waves. Right now, my brain waves. I'm in the analytic mode now. I'm not really playing. I shouldn't be too emotional right now. I'm just like analyzing what's happening here. Um, we actually did pretty good through, you see, everything was kind of even right up into the middle game. And then right about there, wow, that was pretty advanced. And I was still, I was thinking I was in trouble. I should not have moved that bishop there. Yeah. Okay, let's just look at what I should have done and then we'll play another game. Okay, I'm going to click this. Try to learn something here. Maybe maybe learn what my brain waves look like when I learn. Okay, that's what I should have done. And then if he takes there, yeah, you see, it was a difficult game. This is just so intricate. Okay, so let's do another game, and hopefully I'll win. Let's see if I play. They win up again. I'm telling you. Okay, so um, just so you know what's going on here, those are my brain waves. That's me. You can see my facial expression. That's the game board. We're going to be making some correlations here. This is the Muse 2. It has a lot of sensors, and they say it does a pretty good job. It's actually used for neuromarketing research, and there's some scientific papers that study that it actually does work. So let's go. Let's play another game. I'll go back here to Lichess. Jump right in and with the chat if you feel like it. Um, let's go ahead. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Okay, let's play another one. Create a game. And if we get white, we're going to be playing King's Gambit. I don't. Oh, and we got white. That's nice. I love to play King's Gambit. I read a book when I was a kid by James Mason, and he said in the book that he thought the King's Gambit was the best. I don't know if he said it in those words, but he said it was the most thrilling game. I'm just going to. This is the Steinitz system for the King's Gambit. I'm already castled. Let me see if I can do something here. I should probably just bolster here in the center before I do anything else and just go up here and see what happens. Get my king out of there. I don't like to flexibilize these pawns too early. That's why I just kind of scamper it over there into the corner. My idea now is to advance a pawn here and advance up here because I need some help to break up that pawn. So that's my thinking at least. Why don't I just go ahead and do it? This will be okay. I'm just going to try to break up that king side over there. And I can do that if I can get a pawn here and then advance this pawn. Let's see what happens. I'm sure my brain waves are registering quite a bit right now because I'm kind of excited that maybe this is going to work out. It'd be cool. My first time ever. I'm kind of sure this is the first time anyone's ever done brainwaves on Twitch. And it would be great. I don't know if I will, but it would be great if I actually won the game. I like to win games. I'm not as altruistic as some people. Some people think, well, it's either me or the other person. And if I lose, another human being wins. I'm going to try to kick that knight out of there. I'm going to try to kick this knight out so that I can come down and take this pawn. I don't know if that's going to work. This is just a fast game. It looks like I've got things kind of set up here. Okay. Now we'll see what he does. This next move is going to be really crucial. This pawn here is kind of hanging in a sense. Oh, wow. I've got like a fork over here, and if he doesn't react against that, I mean, I fork his queen and rook, and if he doesn't react against that, I can kick the knight out. Good. Okay, so I'm going to kick that knight out. And I should be able to, I'm going to kick the knight out. Hopefully, I kick the knight out. He can only go over here as far as I can see. Now, I got a plan. I'm going to take that. I should probably take that with the rook. Or with the knight. The knight's not going to do anything. I don't know. I'm going to take him with the rook and see. We're doing okay on the clock. I figured he would do that. We're doing okay on the clock. Now, it should be obvious what to do here, but it's not obvious to me. The queen is kind of like a lost cause here. I think if I bring the queen over here, can I get anything? Yeah, I actually do. There's some possibilities here. I can sacrifice a rook down here. He takes, and then the queen comes down as if this knight's not here. All I got to do is get that knight out of there, and I got set up for a checkmate over there. Let's see if this is going to. Oh, I can kick that knight out by moving this up. Okay. Now I should be excited now. My brainwave should be showing this. If I can get this to work. Oh, we brought it back. Okay, so that was not what I was thinking I was going to do. But I can pin that thing now. If I move this up, and I don't, okay, I'm just going to do that and see what happens. Because what I want to do is pin that knight with this bishop that's not developed yet. Okay, and I can do it. That knight he just moved up doesn't really, oh, it attacks that rook down there. Crap. Okay, now let's see. I can always sacrifice that. I guess I have to do that. I don't know what else I can do. I don't see anything else. Then I can bring this rook over to get some extra guns over there. I'm going to need... No, but he can bring his rook over. I'm going to have to get his rook out of there. And the only way I can see to get his rook out of there is to put him in check 2 times. Because he's going to bring his rook right out of the... I got to bring his rook up. Oh, but then he can bring his other rook over. Didn't see that. I'm in kind of trouble here. I'm just going to bring my queen back already because I know he's going to bring his rook over. What's going to happen now? It's definitely turning out to be quite a game. Now that was a good move because it helps me break up that pawn. We're doing okay on the clock. I'm a little bit behind on time. On material right now. I don't know if this is going to work. But it does open a nice path up for my queen if he takes that. And he's smart. He didn't take it. But I can open up this square at least. And then I've got my rook. Ah, boy. He's playing very well. Okay, this attacks that knight right there. But I don't know. I think it's all lost. He can bring his... No, he can't bring his rook there. I can take his rook. It's a tough game. I've got his king kind of exposed. He took that. Did I have a plan for that? Well, not really. Just had to retake him. I kind of like losing here, but what can I do? I can come up here. I don't have a lot of... Can I do anything? I think I'm going to have to. The only chance I have is to hem his king in and somehow attack on this white diagonal with my queen. I don't know. Things are not looking good. That was a kind of a wasted move. But I can kind of see what I have to do now. He can just block with his rook. He doesn't have a big deal here. And my queen can't come over here. I'm going to have to bring her back where she was. Okay, I'm going to fake him out here just to... Oh, no. Crap. That's checkmate. I lost. Oh, well. Nice game. I'm going to tell him nice game. Okay. Look, maybe my brainwaves, when I say nice game, thank you, maybe shows that I'm kind of happy to say thank you and everything to him. I don't know. I don't want to have like a really long one here. It's 20 minutes. And I would have liked to win a game on my first time out with these brainwaves, but I think I'll just call it that. Let's just do the analysis really quick because I always like to do that to learn something. Let's just see if I was. I think I had them open. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw something here, some queen moves where I could have actually won that game, but I didn't see it. Look at that. I was really, really far ahead. And then I went really, really far down because I just missed the continuation. It's taking me a while to get. Let's see when I went way down. Look at that. I had everything planned out well. That move was. Oops, sorry about that. Let me go back here. Okay, so I had. Now, I made the wrong move there. I should not have done that. Oh, now I see why. I wanted to keep his rook from coming over here, and I could have also done it by taking here. Didn't see that because now he can't come over. That's what I miss. That's what makes the difference between a master and a patzer. um, okay, I learned that. I should have. I had the right technique. I was saying, okay, I'm going to sacrifice here to get his. It's the only way I could see it to keep his rook from coming over. But that also helps. If he takes now with the king, this will show us our next move. Now he can't bring his rook over. And now I'm free to just try to get some more openings over there. If he takes there and I take there, it's really good because this pawn is pinned. He protects with the queen. I'm going to win that knight. Things are looking really good. I'm plus 10. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the game. Would have liked to win, but I didn't. And if I won every game, I'd probably have a chess rating as high as Hikaru. And I don't because I lose quite a bit, like you saw there. But we did have some good lines of attack. Was worth it, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have some viewers around, and I'm really thankful to have another follower. And accolades and kudos to everyone, and stay tuned because we're going to do the brainwave. We're going to find out more ways to capitalize on this, and I really think that after I get this posted, I normally get quite a few people coming over to see my videos after the stream. I'm going to ask them to give feedback on my What's Up because you can't feedback on Twitch, but I have the same video posted on my What's Up on my YouTube. And go to Steinich on YouTube. If you see any patterns, in those brain waves, you're the human observers. I'm the human guinea pig. And hopefully together we can do something momentous here in terms of the science of chess and science of brain waves in the human mind. So check those out. Be a good observer and give me the feedback on Steinich YouTube. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.